Hello everyone, this is Colleen Lemma, Starseed Astrologer and Spiritual Messenger from SacredSoulEmpowerment.com, here to do your weekly angel card reading for Monday, June 15th through Sunday, June 21st, 2015. So I feel like this week, astrologically speaking, is going to be a lot easier and lighter than it has been since Mercury went retrograde and since we had the full moon earlier in this month of June. It's just been a really kind of crazy, chaotic time, a lot of emotional ups and downs, a lot of mental confusion, doubts and fears, anxieties that have been coming up. And, it's part of the times of clearing and cleansing and purging and rebalancing our energy bodies, releasing, what we no longer need and stepping more into our truth. That full moon that we had in the beginning of June was in the sign of Sagittarius, which is about our truth, seeking our truth, stepping into our truth. And even last week, we had a lot of things going on last week, one of which is Saturn, the bringer of lessons and lord of karma. It retrograded back into the sign of Scorpio, where it's going to be for a little while now, before turning back direct and moving into the sign of Sagittarius for good. And while it's back in Scorpio for a time, it's going over and reevaluating some of the lessons that we had last year, 2014, while Saturn was in Scorpio, which again deals with scorpionic themes like power and control and stepping into our power and releasing energies of a more negative nature, emotional nature, mental nature that's holding us back, doing some deep subconscious cleansing and healing. Also dealing with disempowerment issues, which again goes with empowerment, stepping into your power and owning your own power. But now this week, like I said, it's a little lighter in energy. And we start off on Tuesday the 16th with a new moon in the sign of Gemini at 25 degrees. Now, there's been several planets in the sign of Gemini the last couple of weeks, which is part of the kind of crazy, chaotic, up and down energies that we've been experiencing. But with this new moon in Gemini, I feel like we're going to have a little bit more sense of clarity on a mental level. And again, new moons are about new beginnings. So it's time to move forward in a new way, in a new energy, and on a new path. Now, Wednesday and Thursday, the 17th and 18th, the moon will be in the sign of Cancer, which is its home sign. It's about feelings, emotions, sensitivities, intuitions, home and family. And it's going to make a couple of challenging aspects in opposition to Pluto, which is that power of transformation and power, and then a square aspect to Uranus, which is a planet of higher spiritual energies that have been pouring forth and showering itself upon the planet, raising our vibration, opening us to higher consciousness. But with that square, which is a challenging aspect, it's going to bring in some surprising redirections or things that suddenly come into our consciousness or suddenly leave our consciousness that we haven't been necessarily thinking about or prepared for. Now again, the moon is in Cancer, so it's emotional transformation and change. This is about things to do with bonds or friendships or relationships that we have on an emotional level. Again, this includes home and family as well as significant others. But just about our own emotional feelings, just about our own internal intuitions and sensitivities. So there's going to be a lot of transformation and change in the middle of the week when that happens. And then we skip ahead to Sunday the 21st. Here in the United States, it actually is Father's Day on Sunday the 21st. And this is the day that the sun will move into the sign of Cancer. So the sun now is moving out of the sign of Gemini and moving into more of a sensitive, feeling-oriented, home and family-oriented kind of sign. So there's going to be a huge shift of energies as some of these planets are leaving Gemini and moving into Cancer in the next little while. Now, The other thing that's occurring, even though it doesn't become exact until Monday the 22nd, which will be in next week's reading, but Jupiter, which is a planet of expansion and it rules our belief systems and it's about good luck and positive things, it's going to be in a very positive aspect and creating a closer positive aspect throughout the week to Uranus, which is that bringer of surprises and the unexpected. Now, because it's in this positive aspect, I feel like throughout this week and moving again into the beginning of next week, I feel like this is, again, expanding us into more positive energies, more positive ways of being. I feel like we're going to have more confidence. Our confidence and independence is going to be on the rise. Our creativity is going to be on the rise. We're going to have more of a knowingness about what we do truly believe and moving into these new belief systems that we've been kind of adjusting throughout the last few weeks or so. So that is definitely something that I feel that is going to be bringing a positive energy throughout the week. So for this week, we're going to be using Doreen Virtue's Angel Tarot deck, and the special message card this week is going to come from Amira's Love Oracle cards. And your stones of choice for that special message card, and I've been told by my angels and guides to just give you the names of the stones and the chakras that they relate to, and they want you to go with your intuition, your internal intuition and guidance as to which stone to choose without me giving you too many other indications of the metaphysical properties of the stone. So the first stone is a clear quartz, okay? This is a clear quartz crystal, and it's going to vibrate mostly to the crown chakra, opening us up to higher guidance and awareness. It's a stone of magnification, so that is a little bit of an extra, informative piece to that stone. Your second stone of choice, this is orange calcite. Now, the orange-colored stones relate to the sacral chakra. This is our center of creativity, creative self-expression, and even sexuality and passion. So again, this is orange calcite. The third stone of choice is amazonite. Amazonite is kind of a turquoise-colored stone, very close to the color of turquoise, actually. It's a blue-green kind of stone, sort of the color of the ocean would be. And it can vibrate to the throat chakra, our center of clear communication, authentic, compassionate communication, but also it can vibrate to the thymus chakra, which deals with our immune system as well. So again, your stones of choice for the week are clear quartz, orange calcite, and amazonite. So we're going to shuffle the Angel Tarot cards, and as we're doing that, you can center with me as well and call in your angels, guides, master guides, healers, and teachers of the highest vibration of light. We're going to call forth the ascended masters, the archangels, asking those for clear guidance for whatever message, wisdom, and knowledge we need for this week, June 15th through June 21st. And just kind of going with guidance, feeling as far as which cards to choose for the week. Okay, and let's set those aside and let's see what the message is for this week. So we start out with the Five of Water. And the Five of Water says things not turning out the way that you had hoped, not seeing the positive in a situation, and crying over spilt milk. And right away they're saying this is kind of the aftermath of the last week, the last couple of weeks. They're even saying the last month since Mercury retrograde first started to happen. It's been, like I said earlier, a very crazy Mercury retrograde with a lot of ups and downs. And, although Mercury was retrograde in the sign of Gemini, which is more of a logical and mental sign, here we're dealing with the emotions. And it really did throw us emotionally for a loop as well. And in fact, they're also reminded me that last week we also had some of the Gemini planets coming into a challenging connection with Chiron in the sign of Pisces, which is an emotional water sign. And Chiron is the wounded healer. It brings up old wounds from this life and from previous lifetimes. And it was old wounds on a very deep spiritual level that, when being challenged by all the Gemini planets, was also bringing in some mental as well as the emotional conflicts and vacillating back and forth. You know, first you're up, then you're down. First you think this, and then you think that. Can't make a decision. So I feel like this particular message from this card is dealing with that aftermath. It's you know, saying that perhaps things in the last month or so haven't turned out quite as you would have expected, or quite the way that you wanted to, that maybe things were very emotional in some way, shape, or form, that again, that there was maybe some sadness, some relationship things going on, just some things that really emotionally kind of brought you down, or put you kind of on a little bit of a roller coaster. But let's take a look at the second card as we move into the week and see if we can look up. And yes, we are definitely looking up. This is the Six of Air, and the Six of Air says things are looking up. It says the end of a difficult situation, and it can also indicate taking a trip, as we see this unicorn is actually in a boat and traveling. So I really feel, though, with the air suit here, we're dealing with the mental realm. The six is about balance, so we're becoming now more in balance. Just like the card says, things are finally starting to look up. We're leaving the emotional and mental chaos behind as we're moving through and into this week, and even into the week after that. But we're definitely starting to feel a little bit more clear and a little bit more balanced. And aspects in your life, situations and circumstances in your life are you know, it's looking more positive. You're feeling more positive, which is actually creating a ripple effect out to bring the circumstances and situations in your life into more of a balance as well. Let's look at the last card for the week and see how we can wind up the week. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is Archangel Gabriel with the Empress card. This is Major Arcana number 3 in the tarot deck. It says, lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. And this really goes back to the Jupiter trining, or in a positive aspect, to Uranus that I said was building throughout the week. Jupiter kind of expands us into a positive way of believing and looking at things, starting to see our dreams coming true. And again, with Uranus, anything can happen, but in this case, because it's a positive aspect, I'm really feeling that you're going to start to see huge redirections or huge expansions into what it is that you're desiring to start coming to fruition. So with the new moon at the beginning of the week, they say to put out your intentions, put out your positive intentions, because I really feel this is the week to bring forth these positive intentions into manifestation. Again, the Empress card, prosperity, abundance, not just on a financial level, although that can bring abundance and prosperity in your finances, in your money, but also in your career path, your destiny path, in relationships, home and family situations. All situations are touched with the positive energy of the Empress card. In the traditional tarot, the Empress is a card that sometimes indicates pregnancy. Now, that can be literally speaking, but this is pregnancy on a figuratively speaking level. So you're pregnant with new ideas, you're pregnant with a new positive energy, you know, anything is possible, and you're ready to kind of give birth to a new path, a new direction, a new energy, a new life, a new way of being. And this is a beautiful and perfect way to end out this week, is with this Empress card. So I'm feeling really uplifted looking at the reading for this week, and I'm feeling really positive that we are coming out of some really kind of crazy and chaotic energies and moving into a time period where blessings are coming to us. Our dreams and hopes and visions for our future are starting to show themselves, and we're starting to give birth to that. So positive week. Now here's our Amira's Oracle deck. It's actually called Amira's Love Oracle, but we can also use this not just with the relationship, but with other things as well. And giving this a shuffle, and this one's kind of sticking out, and this is going to be the message for the week for the people that chose the clear quartz crystal. Well, here we go, new love, okay? So here I just said it's not just about relationships, but also about other things. But it looks like for the clear quartz crystal people, there may in fact be a new love relationship. The angels are also saying this can be a new love feeling for life and for yourself. So this kind of has a dual message. You definitely could, if you're involved in relationship matters, they're saying a new sense of love within your existing relationship can happen, giving birth with that new moon that we have, giving birth to a new feeling and a new love essence within your existing relationship. Or if you are leaving a relationship or currently single, this can be a new love, someone new coming in very, very soon. And again, I would say put out your intentions, visualize what you'd like to manifest, the type of qualities that you want during this new moon cycle. And I feel like this is going to start, if not come into this week existence, it's definitely you're starting to manifest it on an energy level. But again, I also feel like this is a new love of life, a new love of yourself, just kind of loving your existence. And that's the secondary message for this card for those of you that chose the clear quartz. Okay, for those of you that chose the orange calcite, this one is sticking up. So this one says triangle, okay? Now again, in relationship matters, this can mean that whether you're a man or a woman, that you're having to choose between two possibilities, or maybe even more than two possibilities. But at least, you know, there might be two different relationships or more going on in your life to where you're kind of confused and needing to make decisions. And I feel like your angels and guides are saying, kind of make, you know, it sounds kind of silly, but make a list of the pros and cons. Try to put things out in a concrete manner, not just in your head, but maybe on paper as to, you know, what is it that you really desire in relationship? What is really in alignment with your true and authentic self when it comes to relationship? The qualities that you're looking for in a partner, the qualities you're looking for in a relationship. Now, if this is not about relationship matters, the angels are saying that this is about also, you know, the sense that we're talking about a triangle here. Again, a choice between two different directions. Now, this could be two different directions in your career path, destiny path, a choice to be made with finances or money, a choice to be made with moving, not moving, or where to move. You know, there could be more than one choice here. That kind of has you in this kind of triangle of needing to make a choice and a decision. I feel like, again, they're saying to weigh the options. You know, as I look at this picture and kind of gather an intuitive sense about it, weigh the pros and cons of the two potential, or more than two potential choices that you have, and maybe even seeking guidance, whether through your own meditation, or maybe seeking guidance on a more professional level by doing some research about the different choices, or by going to someone who might be somehow an authority on being able to help you sort through the various components of the choices. So that is your message for the week. And then for those of you that chose the Amazonite, let me see which card wants to be the Amazonite, and I feel like this one here on the bottom. This one is Beauty Queen, and what they're saying this one is about for those of you that chose the Amazonite is, again, this kind of love for life, passion for life, loving yourself, letting your best light shine, letting your best talents come through, allowing your gifts, talents, and abilities to kind of shower out all around you and upon others as well. This is being confident in who you are, self-assured. As you can see, this woman is kind of sort of dancing, moving forward. She's having fun. She's feeling confident, even a little sexy. So I really feel like you need to step into your beauty. Step into your beauty, step into your passion, step into your confidence, and know that you are like a queen. You know that you are that beautiful, powerful, seductress of life kind of energy, that just through shining that light and having that vibration about you, you're going to magnetize to you this abundance and prosperity, this unexpected blessings from the universe that we've been talking about with the Jupiter trining Uranus this week. So this is a really positive reading for everyone this week. I'm really excited about the messages that are coming forth. I want to thank all of you for all of your kind comments on my YouTube videos, my Facebook posts. For those of you that haven't visited my Facebook pages, please visit and like those. Colleen Lemma is one of them, which has a lot of astrological posts daily of the energies that are happening. And then the other one is Sacred Soul Empowerment, which is some very inspiring and uplifting posts on a spiritual level about different energies and things that we're coming into. Also, thank you for all of those that have sent donations in through my website, sacredsoulempowerment.com. Thank you for those of you that have signed up for readings and healings, and I love connecting with all of you and trying to assist you in the best way that I can with your own life's journey. So many, many blessings of love and light, and until next week, love and light to all.